What is hell? Here's what the Bible says in Revelation chapter 20 and verse 14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. In other translations, it says, and death and Hades were cast into the lake of fire. Greek mythology, Greek culture influenced a lot of people's understanding about what happens after you die. And so, the term Hades or hell was taken from the Greek culture. And when you look at Greek mythology with all of the gods, the creatures, the heroes, Hades was a figure that ruled the underworld. And after people die, it is believed that this was a place that people go to and they were tortured. Now, this concept and this idea entering into the minds of different believers over the centuries, all the way down to today, where you see it in movies and TV shows, where hell is depicted as a place of burning fire, where people are alive and just being tortured and suffering. But notice in verse 14 how it says hell or Hades is cast into the lake of fire. Just using our reasoning capacity, how can hell be cast into hell? Obviously, this type of hell is not what we commonly think of what hell really is. When you look in the original language of the Bible, which is in Greek, hell or Hades, that word, it actually means grave. So a proper understanding of this verse would mean death and the grave were cast into the lake of fire and be destroyed, never again to hurt and to threaten God's people. In 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 26, here's what the Bible says. The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. The next text that I want to share is in the same chapter, but it is found in verse 54 and 55. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? We're going to be saying this, and we're going to be even singing this, because finally we are having victory over death, and finally we are having victory over the grave. No more will we be separated from each other. No more will the power of death and the grave affect us, because Jesus will cast it into the lake of fire.